Okay, welcome guys. So I want us to that is take some few trades. I just want to show you some tricks, something that I just realized yesterday that you can actually do, trade the rest risk market, have a best recovery na mambo inakuwa sawa. Okay, so every time if you are going to execute your contracts that is using that is the right bullet, always make sure you refresh. Always make sure you refresh and your data is like your internet speed is strong. Otherwise some stuff may misbehave. For example, there are those people who will say like the robot didn't apply the material on time. It's because if your internet speed is weak, yeah, you'll find this robot didn't get what you call a notification early, like didn't detect on time the loss, yeah, so that it can apply the material. So you need to make sure that your internet speed is strong, because the speed of execution for this robot is a bit higher. So that means if you have a lagging internet, it may affect your trade. Okay, so let's go to the air speedbot, speedbots, and they will be loading. That is the air bullets. We have done so many updates. I said today I'll actually be updating, that is the virtual hook. Yeah. Okay, so let me set volatility 1s here. I like trading on 1s volatilities. I'll be staking that USD. I'll use a material factor of 1.5. Yeah. Then market, I want to trade market, like you can trade over 2 under 7. I'll be trading, for example, under 7 or even over 2, whichever one that you choose. Under 7 all over 2 market is a less risky market. Then for the recovery, I'll choose one of these, on the ups or on the downs, like that. Yeah. Then condition here, I'll switch on, I'll set on recovery. What does this mean? That means I'll be trading under 7. The moment I lose, the robot will switch to on the ups. The moment I make a recovery, the robot will switch back to under 7. Yeah, it's that simple. And on the ups, market uses 2 ticks. So hapa unakuja una set up 2 ticks. Then now I'll set up my stop loss. Let me up this. Then my target profits, I'll be targeting how much? Let me just do 150 USD. Yeah. Then continuous trading is off. Maximum consecutive losses, since I am using a very small I'll actually correct these. Actually I forgot, you can actually see it's supposed to be an S, this one, not C. Yeah, so consecutive losses ni click up, and since we are trading on the apps which has a very high payout, and again we are using a very small material, this time round consecutive losses I'll set them to 5. Yeah, okay. Then open the volatility switcher. The moment we lose, I want us to switch a volatility, switch on loss. Then volatilities, we're gonna trade on 1s volatility. You can also use, okay, you can also use the jump index, you can also use the bear market, any whichever you use, you choose, everything is all right, but let's just use 1s. Then activates. Yeah, I think everything is well set up. Let me review. Stake 30, multiply is 1.5, under 7, on the ups, on recovery. So as you execute these contracts, make sure you don't set up your TP so high. The reason why I did a stake of 30, I'm supposed to set up my target profit at around 100. Yeah, but now because I'm trading on the ups, and downs, yeah, the payout is very high. So if I set up my TP at 100, I might just execute something like 2 or 3 contracts, then hit my TP. So that's why I did 150. The next thing you do, just click run. So the robot will be trading, that is under 7. Yeah, under 7. After we lose, like right now, we'll switch to only ups. Good recovery. Loss. Switch again. Loss. Switch volatility. Loss. Amazing. Target profit hits. So it's crazy. On reaps, that's the reason why I said we just need to stake low, because the payout is very high. Just check, you are staking $45 and winning 109. That is more than double your stake. Yeah, so that's why, like, that's the reason why we are like we are using a martingale of 1.5. You can even decide not to use 1.5 and use something like 1.3, and everything will still be fine, because if you check here, we lost $30, we staked 45 and made a win of 109. Yeah, so I think even a martingale factor of 1.3 will still be fine. Okay, then if you check here, you can actually see here we hit on a loss. These are 3 losses: first loss, second loss, third loss, only ups. Yeah, but the good thing is every time we hit on a loss, we activated the volatility switcher, so we switch to the next volatility, which increases our chances of recovery. Then now we have this on here. This is you can actually see we staked 100 and won 245, and you can actually see by the end of the day we made a profit of how much? 202 US dollars. So this is one of the most profitable. So we are trading at under 7 all over 2. Then after loss, you switch to on-ray ups or on-ray downs. Then also make sure you activate the volatility switcher, which will actually help you, that is in the recovery. So it's actually very easy. Like there is no much. You can just see what my configuration. Then also remember to set on recovery. That means we'll be trading, that is under 7. After loss, we switch to only ups. The moment we recover, we get back to under 7. Yeah, or even in case you set over 2, you'll trade over 2. Use 2 ticks, because only ups you can only trade with 2 ticks. Like we cannot be able to execute contract speed of 1 tick. Yeah, so it's that simple. Yeah, so the reason why we did 5 consecutive losses, because we are using a very small martingale here, 1.5, and you can actually see according to what we have seen here, you can see we are using a martingale factor of 1.5. We made a win of 109. That means we have a profit of more than that's a profit of more than $60. Yeah, so that means you can also decide to use a smaller martingale than that. You can even use a martingale factor of around 1.3 or even 1.2, and everything will still be fine. So it's actually that simple. Goodbye.